let's recap the last couple of days in the world. I believe it was Saturday. Hamas decided to do a major offensive against Israel when Israel and Saudi Arabia were getting real close to having a peace deal. Hamas has come in there and slaughtered women, children, old people, young people. Killed 260 at an outdoor festival. Flew in on motorized hand gliders. Shot thousands of missiles trying to overwhelm the Iron Dome. This is Hamas in Gaza, the Palestine area. This started happening 2:30 in the morning, East Coast time. They didn't even let Joe know till like 8:30. Which it's turned out he hadn't done a whole hell of a lot about nothing. Okay, we've moved a couple of Navy ships. He's supposed to address the nation on the 10th. But during the whole process of all this that's been going on, Israel is coming dead after Hamas. They want to eradicate every one of them. And by the way, Hamas doesn't make a single move without Iran telling them to. That's where they get their money from. And by the way, now, when Joe Biden won the presidency, he started trying to go back into the Iran nuclear deal, him and John Kerry. So they took away a lot of the sanctions, which made Iran make a lot of money. Then they started selling oil to Russia, made a lot of money. And then bought a lot of weapons to give to Hamas and Hezbollah, who has started shooting into Israel too, from the north. Because they want every Jew dead, just like the Nazis. New York City. As a matter of fact, almost every large city in this country. You have the Jewish people protesting. You have the Palestinians protesting. And the Palestinians want to kill all the Jews, just like Hitler. Now, I do understand. Now, has Israel treated the Palestinians completely fairly? No, they haven't. There's no economy in the Gaza Strip. But they're not out here slaughtering babies. They're not doing ISIS tactics. They're not threatening to kill hostages, in which they have American hostages, in which we've already had 11 Americans that we know of already dead due to Hamas and Iran. Now, the reason that this is all going on is pretty much because Joe Biden and his weak-ass foreign policies. Even Obama had made the statement, if anybody could F up foreign policy, it's Joe Biden. He's been doing it for 50 years. And that's correct. All the way down to the southern border. We've had like 7 million people come in that we know about. Now they're saying, we don't know how many people's come in. This is from the Biden administration. And I would almost bet you money there's a terrorist or two in there. In New York City, they're burning the Israel's flag, and they're burning it right next to the American flag in New York City. That is what the Palestinian protesters are doing. If you don't like this country, get the hell out. Now, true, it's real screwed up right now. And that's because Joe Biden and his woke political politics. He will sit there and say one thing, and then his cabinet will come right back and say the exact opposite. And then I'm going to show you how screwed up this is, the squad. Let me see. 3 of the squad members wanted to have a ceasefire. Now, they didn't want it after Israel started bombing the hell out of them. They wanted it before Israel fired the first shot in retaliation. And one of them, pretty much, and Corey Bush, you're from St. Louis, Missouri. I don't even think you could spell Israel. I really don't believe you can. You're copying whatever ALC's saying. Now, Talib, at first you didn't say anything. Now you're backing the Palestinians. If you love that shit that much, get your happy ass over there. You don't have to be here. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't fly in over there now. Would you get on a camel and go? Oh, also, while all this is going on, Joe Biden hadn't been seen. Well, he had a barbecue. The world's going to hell in a handbasket, and this sorry piece of trash is having a barbecue for some of the people that work at the White House. I can understand you want to do something nice for them, but not in the middle of a national security threat. You've been on vacation more than you've been at work. All this stuff started with your lousy ass withdrawal of Afghanistan. Then you're pussyfooting around with Ukraine. If you gave Ukraine what they needed to win, that done been done over and stinking. But no, you didn't do that. And it's cost us hundreds of billions of dollars. You lifting the trade embargoes and stuff, the sanctions that Trump had on Iran, you're funding terrorism. That southern border, you letting all these people in? Do you not think we're going to have a terrorist attack? And see, this is the thing. It doesn't matter whose side you pick on it now. We are going to have a terrorist attack in this country. And then I'm betting my money on China invading Taiwan by Christmas. For the simple fact, on whatever you decide to do now. Okay, let's move on to this. I'm trying to keep this short, but there's a whole lot to cover. The House of Representatives. You ousted Kevin McCarthy. Matt Gaetz. Young punk shit stirrer. Now, we're on the verge of a national emergency. We don't have a Speaker of the House. Congress cannot do a damn thing without a Speaker of the House. Chuck Schumer and Mitch McConnell, y'all ain't done a damn thing either. You have a few people that want to. But no, everybody's holding up everything. We've got less than 40 days to even just get our budget going over here. And now our budget is getting ready to change dramatically. Because we're going to back Israel. And it doesn't make a damn rat's ass difference what the squad thinks about it. Let's see what else you got going on, Joe. Let me see the auto worker strike. That has cost $5 billion so far. You got the hospital workers getting ready to go out on strike again. People thought Jimmy Carter was bad. You're outrageous. Outrageous. You make Jimmy Carter look like Ronald Reagan. Now, you're going to address the nation tomorrow, and the whole world's watching. So you might want to get your balls out of your wife's purse and let them drop. Because if you do not stop this now, it's going to be pure hell. 47% of the American people think we are in the end of days because of everything that's going on in the world right now. And it's your damn fault, Joe Biden. If you like what I'm saying, you hit the like button. You don't like it, leave your comments. I would love to hear them. You think I don't know what I'm talking about? Some of you people leave the negative comment. Check for yourself and hide and watch. I'm right the majority of the time because it's called common sense. Only good thing I have seen today, Kennedy decided to run as an independent. Because if you really want to see a shakedown, look how they've done him in that party. They've done the same thing to Cornel West, too. Now, I don't agree with neither one of them, but I do them over Biden all day long, twice on Sunday. And Trump, the old evil orange-headed man, he was right about every damn bit of it. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends. But and definitely, you might want to go fill up your tank. Because over the next, I'd say, week, 7 days, either things are going to settle down or gas is going to go straight through the damn roof.